As hesitant as you guys may be when it comes to escalation stuff, I want you to imagine that the girl is 10x insecure and in her head about everything. So if you could understand that concept and you can encourage her to do things, like giving her the confirmation that it was good and you enjoyed it and you would like more of that. And when she sees that and she feels good energy from it, it's not uncommon that she's going to escalate more, or at least be more inclined to do that same level of escalation repeatedly. The girl gets off on the fact that you're into it. Her touch and her charm, it's getting you aroused. It gets her more aroused at the same time too. So this could go for a very small micro escalation, which could just be something as small as she touches me and I'm like, wow, your touch is so soft. Or I love the way you're like rubbing my neck. I love the way you, whatever. That gives her a little bit of confirmation. Fast forward on a bigger scale when we're doing escalation on the couch, or if it's leading up to sex, or even the act of sex itself. Like even during sex, a lot of guys are just very bland. If you're new to this stuff, you're probably in your own head during the whole escalation process. You're wondering if she's enjoying it. So you're like, oh, what's the next move? Oh, fuck, am I doing this right? Oh, what does she think? She's thinking that shit probably times 5, times 10. It's actually gonna be a more enjoyable experience for her if you're just letting her know what feels good and what you're enjoying throughout the whole thing. And you like it and you give her that assurance and that confirmation, so that way she gets more into it. Like when I first started hooking up with girls, I was really in my head. And then I noticed like 2-3 years in the journey, I was like, damn, every girl that I get with now like sucks my dick before sex. And it's not like I'm a big blowjob kind of a guy. I don't give a fuck, honestly. Like even right now, like I don't even ask for fucking BJs that much with my girl. Personally, I'm just like an ass man and I just like to fucking get to it, honestly. 2-3 years into the journey, I started looking back. I remember thinking to myself like, damn dude, like every girl wants to go down on me and like suck my dick before we're having sex. Like that, I thought that was so interesting because it never used to be that way. And then I started putting all the pieces together about like why that was, and it's because I started changing up the way that I was doing my escalation on the girl. It was no longer me touch here, touch here, touch here. Does this feel good? I'm like so in my head about what she's doing. It's a little bit about the technicalities of the escalation, but a lot of it also was honestly not doing so much on her, but encouraging the girl to do more on me and giving her the confirmation that I'm really fucking enjoying it and encouraging her to do more, because the girl actually likes you getting turned on. And not only that, the other part of it is half of these girls, even my girlfriend right now, like they get wet just from sucking my dick. I used to think it was like the opposite, like the girl's just getting turned on that she's pleasing the fucking high value dude and he's getting into it. It's getting her aroused, the fact that I'm fucking enjoying it so much. These girls are getting fucking wet. I'm not even touching them. Literally just the fact that they're pleasing me is getting them aroused. It's partially because the attraction's high and the value's high, but the other part of it is that I'm so into it that they're falling into it as well. I mean, this goes into so many different avenues of the pickup and the seduction, but the more you can understand this concept and utilize it in combination with leading, you can get a really powerful result out of that. I promise you guys aren't doing this enough. On a micro level, even in the smaller moves, like it could even be something like, yeah, let's go to the bar, grab my arm. And then like later on, I told her to grab my arm again, and I just like the way that she holds my arm, right? She puts her arm there and I put my hand here and I was like, all right, let's go. I love walking with you when your arms are like on me like that. I don't know why. I like taking care of you. I like protecting you. I like leading you. I like having you under my wing. That's like a small little thing that the girl will feel good about. Honestly, you do that with the right girl when she's already into you and you say that piece at the right time, it's gonna make her feel good. Or when we're sitting down and she's sitting here, she's sitting next to me, right? Like, let's just say we're sitting down at dinner and she's here and she's talking. I was like, wait, hold up. I was like, hold up, get over here. I pulled the chair. I was like, come here. It's okay, come here. And I was like, no, come here. Honestly, I want you closer. I like when you're right there. That feels better. Yeah, there's probably some dude that saw me do that and think that that's a lot. It's only a lot when the smaller pieces aren't there. So if you don't do any of this, you don't do any of this leading or any of this confirmation or reassurance or commanding, if you want to call it, and then yeah, you try to do a move like that, it seems like a lot. But when you do these little moves and then you do moves like that, and then when we're on the couch and we're already making out and I'm telling her to kiss my neck, I'm getting more into that and I'm moving her hands around me while I'm touching her, that's what gets the girl to fucking go down on me and have her get off on it. So all of these pieces can stack up to ultimately just putting you in a position where the girl is pursuing you, escalating on you, and getting off on it too, which is obviously a really powerful thing.